Hey! The last digit of your like on this video by each who you are from Melon Playground, and the last digit of your subscription to my channel will show your Melon Playground item. So go down right now, subscribe and give me a like. Look at the screen. Notice the last digit of your like and your subscription and write in the comments who you are from Melon Playground. It's simple, if your like is number 8 and the last digit of your subscription is number 5, you're a lemon and a cactus. Show your imagination and enjoy the show.
And hello to all dear friends. In this video, we're going to talk about all the secret codes in Melon Playground. But before we start the video, I want to say a huge thank you to these guys, my subscribers, for being in my video. If you want to be in my next video, it's pretty easy. You need to put a like, subscribe to my channel, and write a cool comment of at least 4 words or more. Either way, I won't waste your time and enjoy watching it. Speaking of the 23.0 update to Melon Playground, no one could have even imagined things would turn out this way. A storyline has been added to Melon Playground, and it's quite creepy. A huge number of puzzles, and personally, I had a lot of fun watching it all. And to understand all this plot, you will have to consider every pass hack, because it really deserves your attention. And probably we should start from the very beginning, and this is probably the trailer from the developers of Melon Playground. Not so long ago on YouTube, they released a video with a very strange title. The video itself is very creepy, but still very interesting. And despite this, it hides just a huge number of pass hacks, despite its length. And let's start with its title. At first, it may seem that it is just a random set of letters, but this is not the case at all. And this set of letters is a cipher. It's the Caesar cipher. If we decode it, we get a very interesting expression. You have one missed call. This cipher refers us to the phone that's on the main menu. By the way, that phone is the clue. But let's talk about the phone later. First of all, perhaps we'll get to the end of the trailer from the developers of Melon Playground. On this trailer, we hear some kind of phone call, accompanied by very weird sounds. Especially creepy is the sound of their voice in the background. But that's not the point of this video. In frame 25, we see a very interesting reference. It's a reference to the Vitruvian Man, written by Leonardo da Vinci himself in the far, far past. By the way, I've been trying very hard to figure out what this Vitruvian Man is referring to. And I think I figured it out, but I'll tell you about that later. Let's get to the phone itself, though. A few Easter egg shells were found without too much difficulty. The first code is 1987. Calling this phone number, we will hear very strange sounds, like a cradle. And that's a reference to the 87 byte. This is a reference to the game FNAF. A very old but very cult game, and the developers just love this project very much and most likely just paid tribute to this truly great project, which is played by a huge number of people, which just has a huge number of fans, and for this our developers just a huge respect. The second number is rather banal, but it is scary to the point of creeps. The second number is number 666. I think to what this reference is absolutely clear, and to explain it just no sense. However, you have to call this number under certain conditions. You need to set the date and time on your smartphone to 3 a.m. And only under this condition this number will be available to you and will work. And by calling this number at 3:00 a.m., you will get very scary sounds, and right now you will hear it. Pretty creepy, isn't it? If you have a weak psyche and you have a weak tolerance for these fears, then I advise you not to look further, and in principle, do not try to enter this number on your smartphone. The next rather strange and mysterious passphrase is a radio tower, which appears with a very small chance. It is located on the map with a bridge, and to find this tower, you just need to go to this map until you have it. out of 20 attempts, so you just need to be a little bit diligent and try to find this tower. Once you find that tower, you need to turn off the lights on the map, and then that tower will light up with red lights. But it's not just lights, it's a secret cipher, or rather it's a binary code. And only when we decipher this code will we get the number we're looking for, which we need to enter into the phone. So, to decipher this code, we need to pay attention to these two lights. The first light bulb is a fake, so you don't need to pay much attention to it. It blinks at regular intervals, so it was obviously a dummy. Now we need to get the code from the bottom bulb. If you look carefully, we get 13 blocks of 4 numbers. Then we need to convert those values to decimal numbers, resulting in a number. 4728 49 5163 48. Quite a long code of 13 numbers. However, this is a very important code that is key to our clue. This code we need to enter back into the phone. Once we enter this code correctly, we will have a very strange and again creepy sound. At first glance, completely incomprehensible. However, if we convert this sound into a spectrogram, we get the following image. In this image, we see the save icon at the very beginning, followed by a series of numbers. The icon sends us to the generator into which we will enter the code we are looking for, and we decode this series of numbers and get this set of symbols. This set of symbols we need to enter into the generator. The link to the generator will be in my Telegram channel. Go there and be sure to download this generator. It will be in the form of a safe. This is a mandatory component of this passphrase. Basically, once you download the generator, you make sure you enter the code right now that you have on your screen. Once you are correct in this code, we will have a mysterious cutscene that is a clue to our plot. On this map, we see a laboratory. In this lab, we see a lot of melon capsules. All of this is done in green colors. It's all pretty creepy. In the lab, we see strange symbols that we don't understand at all. Maybe it's some kind of cipher, but I don't think so. It's just a picture. Melon is probably a laboratory experiment, being experimented on absolutely every day. And that's what the 25 Thief Frame on the Melon Playground thriller was about. They're in the business of breeding the perfect man, because Vitruvian Man is the likeness of the perfect man as envisioned by Leonardo da Vinci. And then everything was falling into place. The developers wanted to let us know that not everything is just that simple. They rolled out a trailer where they hinted to us that there is a phone in the main menu, and that phone is where their key clue lies. The mysterious voice in the background and was the clue, by the way, from the beginning. It hinted that everything is not just that, and there is a very cryptic cipher. The radio tower, which appears very rarely, obviously gave us to understand that there is some kind of a plan, because often such radio towers are just a warning. As soon as we solved the cipher, we found another passphrase and generator, and it was all interconnected. Everything is not just for nothing. By the way, when getting this cutscene, we get the 17 The Secret achievement. It clearly hints, if you still manage to get this secret code Mega Brain and you are really good with gray matter. Overall, the developers just thank you so much for this story. It was just a fascinating journey through the history of Melon Playground. This video comes to an end. Thank you all for watching. Good luck, goodbye everyone, and remember buddy, as always, see you the other day.